everybody, welcome to the Comic Game Movie Show. My name is Deshaun, and today I'm here to talk about Ezra Miller and his fake-ass apology. Now, earlier this morning, or maybe it was last night, I suppose, late last night, Ezra Miller, or his representatives, put out a message, which was a lengthy, well choreographed, well written, by his publicist or by Warner Brothers publicist apology, in which, if you actually read, he doesn't really actually apologize for anything specific. He doesn't apologize to the actual people he's hurt. He doesn't apologize to the person's house he broke into. He doesn't apologize for the woman he choked. He doesn't apologize for the woman who got a chair to the side of the head from. He doesn't apologize to the beautiful, Hawaii for terrorizing it for like a month straight. He doesn't apologize for that. It's all grand, like the way it's even all his lengthy ass apology is worded. It's all fucking corporate hearsay. It's Hollywood apology 101. Like I said, I know there's been the joke, and I even put it up on my page of the of goddamn literally the superheroes from The Boys in VOD. Like it's totally felt like the Deep shit. You know, in the particularly season 2 of The Boys, when the Deep got called out for pretty much raping Starlight, and then he had a whole PR campaign about how he's sorry for it, and he got to come back. That's how I feel about this. There are so many people right now, and I do understand this, because one of the things that they really leaned into is his mental illness, is that he has a mental illness problem, that he is dealing with something, that he's trying to overcome that. And that would be all good and all, but it's the timing of it, the why of it. This just so happens to come out not that long ago. There was conversations about that Warner Brothers had 3 options with the Flash movie, and one of them was to cancel it. And just coincidentally, when those 3 options come out, and one of them is seriously to cancel it, all of a sudden Ezra Miller makes this fucking thing. I'm sorry. Just a month ago, the cops were looking for him. Like, just a month ago. Did we just forget that, like, people were trying to hunt his ass down? And they couldn't find him? And just a month ago, he was writing cryptic-ass tweets about, I'm in another universe, and all this other crazy shit. I have known people with mental illness. I have known people who are dealing with something, an affliction, alcoholism, something. I've known people, I've seen people like that. They do not overnight suddenly switch. That doesn't happen like that. It reeks of fakeness. This entire situation reeks of fakeness. This reeks of something that's gonna literally be like, can you keep it together till this movie comes out, and then if you go die in a corner, we won't care. And that is the problem with that whole process. Now, in all fairness, Ezra Miller does need help. He does need help. They do need help. They need help. They need help doing what they need help. They need to see somebody. They definitely need a therapist. But the problem is, I just don't believe that anyone can turn this quick. Like, people who are trying to, and there are people who are trying to, support this, who are, trying to say, well, it's not fake. You know, people who are trying to say all this other stuff, like, well, what else was supposed to be said, and all this and that, and it's like, nothing should have been said. This movie should have just been, Flash should have just been canceled. It should have just been a write-off. Bang, bang, boom. Or you just put the movie out and don't say anything about it. And don't promote it or nothing. Like, have a couple trailers, boom, bang, boom, and that's about it. Don't have a press tour. But instead, they are going to try to convince the world that he's recovered. And they're going to try to shift the narrative from all this shitty stuff he spent years doing. People forget, I never did. If you've been watching my channel long enough, you know I have repeatedly, for at least a year, since he choked that girl, been bringing it up in every fucking thing I've ever seen. I bring it up all the time. I like, there are multiple channels I watch, and I watch live, and I always leave a comment that's like, so we're gonna talk about how he choked that girl? And I would constantly bang on and on about this because Warner Brothers and now Discovery want to just pretend like that shit didn't happen and move on. And it's a very conflict, and you know what? And like, right now, the reason why it's so hard to come at Ezra is there's so many things at play here. First of all, Ezra is, you know, he's like I'm not even sure how to describe him. He's a part of the LGBTQ. I always say that wrong. Community. He's a part of that community. So there's this angle on him. So it's hard. So some people don't want to come at him for that. But also, he's this white privileged asshole. So there's that angle too. But obviously, and then you have the DC fans who just want this Flash movie, which by the way has been rumored to be a great movie. But then again, we all heard that Kevin Feige, sorry, and Marvel internally thought that Eternals was their greatest movie. And even though I enjoyed it, ain't no way near their greatest movie. So we won't really know until we see the damn thing. Till we'll see the Flash. But eternally, but we've heard for a while now, because the movie's been done for a while, at least film-wise, that the movie was great. And the fact is, they can't do anything because Ezra plays multiple characters in it, and they say he's basically in every single scene. So I do understand Discovery and the rock and the hard place that they're in. But it's kind of funny how, and I didn't really want to mention this, how so many projects, all these projects getting canceled, all this shit of different sizes and whatnot. And everyone was saying that Zaslav was putting his dick on the table and saying, this is a change. And that's the thing too. Zaslav, the dude of DC, which I'm still not sold on this dude and his vision, because he ain't never fucking led a fucking movie studio. He's done fucking he's done fucking like stupid ass reality TV shows. So I'm still not sold on that guy. But him having that statement about how he canceled Batgirl because he wants to preserve the image of DC. Yet we're gonna just he wants to just shoot forward with this though, even when your main lead is fucking gone on a rampage, has a cult probably somewhere. May have kidnapped somebody who has gone missing. Like, it's so crazy. And another thing that's kind of coming into the equation is that there's this big conflict between him, his mental illness. Fuck it. I'm calling him. Fuck him. He doesn't deserve. I don't deserve to have to try to call him they. Fuck him. All of that, his mental illness, is going to basically allow him to be excused from all the shit he did. Just because you have issues does not take away from all the shit you did. It does not take away from the laundry list of things you did. You broke into someone's house. You assaulted multiple people. You apparently groomed to fit like a young 14-year-old girl to be your, I don't know what. You may have kidnapped some people who are magically gone missing. Dude's growing fucking illegal weed in his back and on his farm where he's got all these guns all over the place. Like, there's so much around him that cannot be just pushed under the carpet because he comes out and because he's upfront about, I have a mental problem and I have to deal with it. No, Ezra hasn't hit rock bottom. He hasn't. So I'm tired. I don't want to hear anybody comparing Ezra to Robert Downey Jr. just because you want to see the fucking Flash. No, Ezra ain't hit rock bottom yet. Ezra ain't hit shit yet. Maybe after the Flash comes out, he'd hit rock bottom. You know what? I'll tell you this right now. If Ezra came out and said all this shit after the Flash came out, because he's not going to have anything and like nobody's going to want anything to do with him after this. If he came out and said all this shit then, I might believe it more. I might even be more supportive of it because then it doesn't feel like, no, Ezra, you're only saying this shit so because they threaten to either sue you or not pay you. And when they threaten to do that shit, you said, okay, I'll put on a fake face so that we can push through this so I can get my money and then go back to raising hell throughout the fucking land. And you know what? It's insane. It's ridiculous. If Ezra goes off and does something worse and hurts somebody, I want everyone who's saying, well, this is good. He's getting help. Well, this is good. You know, past mistakes are past mistakes. I want all you guys to come on Front Street. And I want all you guys to come out there. I want all you guys to be there to talk to us about, well, he has issues. Well, fuck that. And fuck him. Generally speaking, I don't usually let outside stuff affect my enjoyment of a film. But the Ezra situation, like, for instance, I am obviously a black man. I remember when Mel Gibson said those things he said. It affected me going to see a Mel Gibson movie. It affected me for a little bit. Not a long time, but it did. Like I could never really watch Lethal Weapon again for a while. Couldn't really watch Patriot, you know, because I was just like, I couldn't, like, because I know, you know what I mean? I got over it, though. Because it was one time, now granted, it's been more evidence since then, but it was one time, a long time ago, and I was able to sort of, and it was one incident where it was towards me. Now, I know what's in his heart now, but I'm able to move past that. And that's the thing, and also the reason why it was easy to move past that is because people immediately checked him. Immediately. He got immediately kicked out of Hollywood, basically. Immediately. Bam. Spacey. Just out. Whereas Ezra, while he isn't, like, doing anything, he's still no one's, like, acknowledged this. Warner Brothers hasn't acknowledged this. Ezra hasn't acknowledged this. And it feels like it is too late. Now, you can't just come in and acknowledge this now. And it feels like they want me to just pretend like it didn't happen, go see the movie, this movie make a shit ton of money, and then like, oh, no. The movie got a long time before it comes out. There's a lot of stuff that can happen. My feelings on seeing it could change. But as of right now, I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna actually see the movie. Not only because I don't want to fucking sit around watching Ezra Miller's dick ass flashing across the screen. I didn't like him as the Flash any fucking way, so why do I even care? But it matters even less since Zaslav says he's gonna do his own new thing and Ezra's not coming back. So what's the point of even watching the movie anyways? Because the function of the movie is no longer the function of the movie. So, in short, his apology was half-assed. Its entire thing is scummy, is just slick, slimy, scummy, whatever word you want to use to describe it. It's super, it's clear to me that all this is a load of horse shit. That Warner Brothers came to his house, I don't know, threatened to throw him off a balcony if he didn't get his shit together and come and make this thing. It's clear to me that shit went down. Warner Brothers got to him, / Discovery, threatened him with something, and got him to come around and make this old, complete bogus statement. And this time, by the time The Flash comes out, after The Flash comes out, who knows? After The Flash comes out and Ezra doesn't have it, after The Flash comes out and nobody's calling Ezra to be in a movie again, he's gonna revert, he's gonna go full throttle, do all the crazy shit he's been doing because he didn't really mean anything in this statement. Anyways, thank you guys for joining the Content Show. What did you think of Ezra Miller's apology? Are you like me? Would you think it's a load of shit? Or are you like some others who are just happy he's getting help? And you know what? This is great. This could be a great comeback story for Ezra. I'm just, like I said, the only reason I am so hot about it, it's just that I've been talking about it. And like I said, if you've been following my channel, you know I've been talking about it. And for a while, a long chunk of time, it felt like I was the only person talking about this. And now it's like, it's kind of become an even bigger thing. But anyways, thank you guys for joining the Content Movie Show. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.